Welcome to the Math TSI Bootcamp. Today we're going to look at the 20 new questions that Accuplacer just released on their website. We'll start with the first 5 questions in this video and continue from there. Starting with number 1, let's read the question. If n is the least of 2 consecutive odd integers, which of the following represents the sum of the 2 integers? So there's a few vocabulary words I want to point out with number 1. First, let's look at the word consecutive. So what does consecutive mean? Well, doesn't it mean one after the next? And so in this case, we're looking for 2 consecutive odd integers. An integer is just a fancy name for a number. A set of consecutive numbers could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If we wanted to make them odd, then we would take out the even numbers, right? It would just be 1, 3, and 5. If we wanted a set of consecutive even integers, we would do 2, 4, 6, and 8, for example. Taking a look at 2 random integers in a set of odd integers, we can represent n as one random integer. Now, what do we know about these numbers? Well, from 1 to 3, right, we know that we have to add 2 to get to 3. So 1 plus 2 equals 3. What do we know about the distance between 3 and 5? Well, I know that I have to add 2 to get 5, right? 3 plus 2 is 5, and 1 plus 2 is 3. So I know that that consecutive number, which is the number next to the first number we pick, is always going to be 2 larger than the first number. So if I call that first number n, then that second number must be n plus 2, because there's a distance of 2 between each consecutive number. The question is asking, which of the following represents the sum of the 2 integers? So let's add n plus 2. And we can write it this way if we want, if that helps. N plus 2. Another way of writing that is just n plus 2. When we add the n's or the like terms together, we're left with 2n plus 2. 2n plus 2. And so which answer choice is that? That's going to be D.